So you asked God for something, right? And then it really show up like how you thought it was going to show up. And so then you threw a temper tantrum. So now you looking at God, God looking at you, you looking at him, we looking at we looking at me, and I'm looking at us. And I'm like, hold up. How is this making my situation any better? And then the Lord is like, well, see how you just acted right there? See what you did there right there? And then you're like, I do. I see what I did there. And he's like, well, so if I would have gave you what you wanted, you would have still been acting like that if something went wrong with it, right? You're like, good point. Good point. So basically, this is your message to let the Lord deal with your heart and get your attitude together, because it's never going to be good enough if your heart isn't aligned with him. So no matter what you ask for, you're going to squabble the bag, because it's not about the thing, it's about your heart. So the way to really win, just small tip here. Remember that God is faithful. He left us a few tips and tricks, okay? The first one, you can find it in James chapter 1, verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 2. It says, count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. Boom. Okay, and so here's another one. It's also in James chapter 1, verse 12. It says, blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life, which God has promised to those who love him. Oh, and in my favorite book, one of my favorite books, I should say, because I love all the books, you know what I mean? I love my Bible. Romans chapter 5, verse 3 and 4 goes on to say, not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that sufferings produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not put us to shame, because God's love has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. Okay, so the point is, what I'm trying to say is that even when stuff don't go your way, you got to rejoice. You got to be happy. You got to be good. And you know why? Because God is faithful, and because God is strategic. And even when you're going through stuff and stuff ain't showing your way, it's a heart issue. God is trying to transform your heart. He's trying to renew your mind. It says, making me a clean heart, oh Lord. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to fix your heart. He's trying to fix your mind. He's trying to make you prepared for the good things that are to come, okay? So all that being said, don't be petty. Don't be petty. Don't be petty. Every time something don't go your way, don't be petty. Rejoice, because God is faithful regardless. And sometimes a no to the good is a yes to the best. And with God, sometimes man's rejection looks like God's protection. Hello? Because we be asking for stuff not knowing what it really take or what really come with it, okay? But God be knowing. So all I'm trying to say is, don't be in an attitude with God when stuff don't go your way, okay? Submit to the Lord. Submit to him. And be like, God, your way is the best. And it will eventually make sense. Be content in everything, because God is faithful. Okay.